Hi everyone, Marginalian. So this used to be called Brain Pickings, and this is a blog by Maria Popova. If you haven't heard about it or read anything about it till now, I would say that you have been missing a lot in your life. And she has recently finished 17 years of curating content, whether it is poetry, non-fiction, or fiction, onto her beautiful blog. I believe this changed its name from Brain Pickings maybe 3 or 4 years ago. As long as I've known the internet, I have been reading Brain Pickings by Maria Popova. So she has just finished 17 years and she has a list of life lessons that she wants to share. And I have highlighted a few things from it. I would like to show them to you. So please check this out if you haven't checked it yet. Allow yourself the uncomfortable luxury of changing your mind. I absolutely 100% love how this is her first life lesson to herself because I feel like whenever we are overthinking something, right? Whether it is our career move, whether it is, to plan a family, whether it is whatever it is, right? There'll be no right time to do anything. There'll always be something that will be taking up our time, that it's not the right moment or it's not the right occasion or whatever, right? But on the other hand, it is always a good time to do the right thing. So just adaptability, the luxury of changing our mind. So this can be applicable even on our stance on social issues. You were not supporting a marginalized group earlier because you thought that they were being entitled or something. Now you have seen a lot of things change in front of your eyes. You're coming up to speed with a lot of knowledge, background knowledge about the history of why that group is being targeted so far. So now what you do is, because of your awareness, now you would like to change your mind or your opinion on that matter. So this is a brilliant lesson. We'll go to build pockets of stillness into your life. Whether I'm walking or whether I'm meditating, I keep thinking that if I shut down all the sensory inputs to my brain and my body, there is something that happens that comes out. I get more ideas, I get more momentum to do more things after I'm done with the silent period. So once in a while, just stop all external stimuli and see what that does to you. It is amazing. So here, presence is far more intricate and rewarding than the art of productivity. I keep telling some busy moms who travel that what does your child need at the end of the day? When you come back Thursday evening or Friday evening from your consulting work, when you are out of town, you are just feeling so guilty that you would like to cook, feed, do all kinds of things, clean up the house and everything. But the child just wants your attention. They just want your presence with them. Whether they are saying something about their school, whether they are just, telling you a story, whatever it is, or they just want to hear you. They don't want you to be overproductive and like this nurturing mom who's, not really there for them emotionally, but trying to do all the physical things that are needed for their comfort. You know, so please think about it: presence versus productivity. Seek out what magnifies your spirit. So as I age, I keep thinking, I used to work for what society used to call success, and now I keep thinking, but if that doesn't nurture my spirit, if it is not something that I align with truly, and this is something, like reading out stuff like this and just sharing it with everybody, just expanding on the idea that is being presented right in front of you. These are the things that just ignite my spirit. And this is what I want to do. So please choose wisely. Of course, you have to make this a sustainable pursuit if you want to follow your passion. So I was in the corporate industry for 15 years. I have some savings. Now I teach part time. So I can chase this spirit, okay, of mine. But if you are just starting out, you have to think what is going to be sustainable for you in the long term. So please use this lesson with caution. So the next one is question your maps and models of the universe, both inner and outer, and continuously test them against the raw input of reality. So again, this goes back to changing your mind, adaptability, and trying to be in sync with what is happening around you. We might have some old ideas about how things have been done in the past, and we kind of sort of tend to be in a bubble as far as our habits are concerned. But if we try to understand what is unfolding in front of us, imagine, you don't have a smartphone, and you are deep down in the technological revolution. Will you be even able to sustain? You won't. You'll be left behind. You'll become irrelevant very soon. So that is what they're talking about. So, in any bond of depth and significance, in any relationships, forgive, 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 and then forgive again. So, I learned some of my biggest life lessons the very hard way, because for a very long time I was carrying this baggage of anger and frustration, and how dare they don't see my point of view, how, all kinds of things. Who cares? Tomorrow if I get hit by a car, it's all over. So just throw that backpack of anger and shame and deep resentment and just move on. So choose joy. Why would you, if there are two options, right? Choose anger, choose joy. What would you choose? The last one, unself. This again, I have learned it so late in life. Just I was so self-absorbed and just focused on what I wanted to do, what I wanted to achieve and everything, right? But then when I unselfed myself, what happened was I realized not everybody is doing so great around me, or at the very best, some people were doing exceptional things while also taking care of those in their ecosystem. So please think about it. If you think you're the center of your universe, every small problem will look like a gigantic issue that is insurmountable. But if you think that you're just a small, tiny fragment of this universe and there are so many things at play, most of them which are not under your control, you can just live happily. Thank you so much. Please check this blog out.